Hello, Tejidelek, and good morning to each and every one of my friends. Today I'm here with another video because from my last video I got a lot of encouraging compliments from many of my friends, and that again compelled me to make this video. And then I wanted to say thank you to all of my friends for your such encouragement. So I want to start with why I am making such video because my prime purpose of making such video is not to teach you anything here, and my purpose of making such video is to share away anything I got to know new things from my regular learnings or from my regular studies, because I believe that share away anything you got to know new things from your regular learning or from any kind of sources with different kind of people is the best way of learning. It is the most effective way of learning. So that's why I just wanted to these are the reason behind making such video and nothing else. Okay, so mm, like in my last video I tried to talk on the mantra recitation and the benefit of mantra recitation. In this video I will try to talk on the meditation, right? So because these two topics are closely related, so that's why I wanted to go with the meditation. Okay, and before going through the topic, I just want to say that I just want to put some questions for you, like what does it really mean by meditation, and then how do you exactly comprehend the word meditation, and obviously what is the benefit of meditation practice. So these questions I just wanted to put for you, and obviously it is not, this video is not for the people who are already well acquainted with the meditation and then the explanation of meditation. Okay, this is simply for the beginner type of people. Okay, because my knowledge on this regard is also limited. Okay, so because of the vast variety of definition or explanation of the single word meditation nowadays available from different kind of sources, it really makes me difficult to understand exactly what is really meant by meditation, and it really makes me difficult to come to a common conception, right? And then it's really makes me difficult to comprehend exactly it, right? So this feeling actually made me to put these questions for you. Okay, and I would say meditation practice is not for all kind of people, because there are different kind of people with different kind of temperaments. And yeah, we can say that there are some people who are already interested in going through such spiritual practice and meditation practice. And on the other hand, there are some kind of people who are totally not interested in such things, and this may be because of their ignorance. But however, I would say it is not for all kind of people. Okay, and so for the people who are interested in going through such thing, I would suggest two important thing as prerequisite, right? The one is you should have to be well aware about the mind body connection. That is number one. And another one is you should have to have a little bit knowledge about the nature of our mind. Because without these things, I think the meditation practice or any kind of spiritual practice won't be that much interesting for you, won't be that much helpful for you, right? So that's why you should have to keep these two important things in your mind. Okay, and then obviously there are different types of meditation these days. Meditation like mindfulness meditation and the breath based meditation. However, whatever kind of meditation it is, the main focus should be calming our mind down. Why we should have to calm down our mind? We should have to calm down our mind because we all want to experience happiness. We all want a happier life. And how we can experience happiness and then how we can have a happier life is only through the meditation practice. right? So, because we are already deluded by different kind of, destructive emotion, afflictive emotion, and then we should have to undermine these afflictive emotion, destructive emotion like anger, hatred, stress, I mean, desire, attachment. We should have to undermine these destructive emotion, like when we go through the conventional medication when we fall sick. In the same way, meditation is an approach, is a holistic approach to cure different kind of ailments and to clear away different kind of mental defilements. And on the other hand, scientists nowadays also recommending meditation as a helpful healing approach. Okay, they say that when we go through the meditation practice, a certain chemical stimulation happens within us. One of the important you know chemical which is known as the parasympathetic are also getting stimulated within ourselves, which is responsible for the relaxing of our mind. So these are important things, and actually it is really important to go with the meditation practice. Okay, because and then these days it is because of the lockdown. It is really good opportunity for all of us to go with such things. It is really important to. It is really good opportunity for all of us to go with different kind of spiritual practice. Okay. So actually, I don't want to go in detail with the traditional meditation practice, because if we come to the meditation practice which comes from Buddhist point of view, particularly from the Tibetan Buddhist point of view, the meditation practice here also are classified broadly, into different, classification. The major classifications of meditation here also are, the contemplative meditation, and then the analytical meditation, which are known as vipassana for the analytical meditation, and shamatha for the contemplative meditation. And then we thought little bit knowledge about these things, the practice of such meditation, practice won't be that much adequate. So that's why I don't want to go in detail with these things as well. And then I will suggest you a simple meditation practice which you can do easily. Okay, it is known as Tonglen practice. Tonglen practice is also a type of bodhicitta practice. Okay, before going to, I just want to remind you that it is really important, as I said earlier, it is really important to have a little bit knowledge about the nature of our mind. What is the nature of our mind? The nature of our mind is luminous clarity, you know, which is known as the Buddha nature. We all sentient beings have such, quality, the Buddha nature quality, a mind which has luminous clarity, and then it is only through such Buddha nature quality Buddha has got enlightened, and then Buddha has got enlightenment through the spontaneous practice of bodhicitta, through the spontaneous, you know. So, in the case of Tonglen practice, our main focus should be, developing our altruistic mind. Okay, knowing the nature of our mind, knowing the possibility to, you know, liberate from this suffering, from the world of suffering. Okay, so these are the important things to keep in mind. And then how to practice Tonglen is, first you should have to visualize all the sentient beings who are already suffering from different kind of, you know, ailments, different kind of disease as your own brothers, sisters, and then parents, and then grandparents. And then again, when you Tonglen literally means Tonglen has two words. Tong means you're giving or sending. Len means receiving or taking. What you're giving or what you're sending is your own happiness. And then what you're receiving or what you're taking is suffering from other sentient beings who are already, suffering from different kind of ailments. And then when actually you have to, in this case, you have to stay on a particular seat, and then when you are inhaling your breath, you have to think that you have to imagine that you are taking all the suffering, all the disease from the sentient being who are already in suffering. You are taking their suffering upon you. And then when you exhale your breath, you should have to imagine that you are sending or you are giving your own happiness, and the virtuous thing that you have accumulated from many times, you're sending, you're giving these, thing upon the people, upon the sentient being who are already suffering. So in this way, you should have to practice. It is really simple, yet it is really helpful in terms of self healing. Okay, so that's why. So that's it. I just because for the other types of meditation, it is not necessary to stay in a particular seat. For the Tonan practice, it is best to stay in a particular seat and then thinking such way. Okay, that is okay. Thank you.